Hey everyone!
Hello.
So we are back with Genshin Impact and lots of things happened. Which many of it I didn't record because I wanted to reach a certain rank. I did make, let's say, filler episode which I released. You can check that out. But I will tell you what I have done, more or less. You can see a couple of more characters here. One is this one. Actually, I noticed that when we did a lot of tasks like quests and everything, we acquired like wishes and whatever, which is like a, let's say, in currency game. And you can wish for certain things. And I got this character and also this one. And this one I just acquired today actually, but this is like a free character without, you don't even have to, like you have to reach level 25 for it. Or like adventure rank 25. So I don't know anything about her yet. I like in a way that she is a bit of a healer type, let's say. So she can also heal a bit the others if there is a fight. Although she's currently still quite weak, even though I leveled her up the same as the others. But anyway, so these are some news. And the other thing is that what I noticed that for the character enhance, to ascend a character, sorry, we need to fight a lot of bosses, and all of them are different types of bosses. So this is some kind of pyro boss we have to defeat. Then this will be a Cairo boss we have to defeat. Then I don't know even her. That's also, I think, some kind of boss we have to defeat, and all of them are different. And of course, we should make the main quest as well, which is defeating or like dealing with STORMTERROR. I think that's one of the main things we should do this episode, but also we have to do another thing because I reached adventure rank 25, and to ascend, we have to do an ascension quest to reach like adventure rank 26 and above. So we have to do that as well. And I'm thinking what I enhanced the weapons a bit because I was able to ascend, I think, 2 characters' weapons. So it's like level 50 now for Kaya and Amber. And last time I was, I think, adventure rank 19, so in a week I managed to reach 25, which is quite good. So my question to you is, should we start with STORMTERROR? Should we ascend to a higher adventure rank, or should we fight bosses?
When we last time tried the dragon, what levels were we then?
Level 19, I mean adventure rank 19.
And we were not level 40 anything, we were level 30 something.
We were level 40 because we already maxed out, I think, the character levels at that point. Or should we first do the adventure rank thing? That's like a quest.
The thing is that you already like we have more characters who can do stuff. You've already enhanced the main character's weapons and so on.
Yes.
And you buffed so.
Well, whoever I could, because there are a lot of stuff missing.
Well, then I would say first try the dragon, and if still fails, then go for the bosses and the ascension quest, and then.
I just was wondering if we, let's say we reach adventure rank 25, not 25, 26, then after that we just shouldn't do anything which gives us EXP, because I suppose then that will be not counted.
Or then should we then do the ascension first and then try the dragon and then try the bosses?
Well, we can, I mean, at least, because we will get probably a lot of EXP also from the dragon quest.
Yes, that's...
Well, let's just see what the ascension quest is, because... yeah, it's somewhere nearby, because I think I teleported already there.
Can you show me the quest again, the text of the ascension quest? Okay, alright, then let's do that first.
Let's do that. I think it's up there somewhere. It shouldn't be... Random event? Where? Okay, we can do the random event. That's a quick one. This one. I also noticed that if I use Kaeya and Lisa together, then I can do like a super conduction. Okay, wait. I use it. Let's say. Although now they are too low level. Yeah, they are too low to see it because. But main thing is that the characters lose a lot of health. I mean the enemies lose a lot of health if I use them together. So now the party actually doesn't include the main character. And instead I have the healer, which is sometimes good, sometimes not. She's not a good fighter, but she can heal the others more or less. Actually, she is currently on very low health as well. So before we go to that quest, maybe I should eat something. What do I have? Not the river. This restores. Yes. By the way, her name is Sucrose, and that kinda is like
sugar.
Yeah, sucralose. You know, the sweetener.
Yes.
It's just funny how I get that one.
Perfect for diabetic.
Yeah. I mean, she's cute. I don't know if she's useful or not. I'm not into the lore of the whole thing because there's so much lore about the characters, what is useful, in what state, in what. I tried to read about it, but it's just so complicated. It's just too much. Maybe in the future I will be better with that. Let's go from here. There are like 6 forms of the characters or whatever, and the more you have, the more powerful the character is. It depends also what character you have. I also did a lot of events. I checked out, actually, you know that place where we teleported by a portal? There you can actually like fight some enemies like on different floors. I cleared the first and the second floor, and the third floor I started, I think, but it was harder to do that. And you can use your party to it, and then they give you also like, well, once I show it to you, or I show it to you later, because you will see. Anyway, okay. Main thing is that you can do also, you can get a lot of stuff from there as well, like, okay, which you can use. I try to clear everything, which gives me bonuses. It gives me a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and you know what I also did? Turns out that these, which I was always questioning, can be... Okay, now I attack the enemy. But... let me first defeat this one. Ah yeah, because I used her powers already, I actually can now collect the dandelion seeds. So I needed an Anemo-like character like this one to be able to collect those seeds of the flower. I have no idea for what... Okay, wait, I am also checking where we have to go. I think a bit lower here somewhere. I suppose. Yeah, lower. Here are the caverns. Somewhere here. Shouldn't it be... No, lower 30.
Follow the road.
yeah, you're right, maybe. Ah, okay, this one. Okay.
Yep.
Also entered a couple of dungeons like this, just to get some rewards.
Okay.
Clear the ruins. What are recommended? Anemo, Cairo, Fire. Maybe this is Hydro, but I don't have a character with Hydro, so... Well, I go with these. What did you want to say?
So the map, actually, I noticed that them on the small map, there was a small arrow came, which was showing the direction.
Ah, yes.
That's why I knew this. I had to say to follow the road because I saw the arrows.
In the dungeon, when we are near the boss, I can show you what I meant with Lisa and Kaeya. I did also some quests where you have to figure out stuff. Ah, no. Do I have to fly here? I don't like that. Ah!
Are you sure it's this way?
Maybe it's not. Maybe I should just go the other way.
Maybe, I think the other way first. This way.
What's the hurry?
Are you right? Wait, here I can actually show you, I think. So, I charge these a bit.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
And then, I switch to him. And it sees superconduct, and it loses... Yes, it's a combo. And it's... I don't know, I'm sure all of the characters have like these. I mean that I can use multiple characters to do these powerful combinations. But this was something I noticed because sometimes I use Lisa and Kaeya together and then it said superconduct. I'm sure it did also before, I just didn't notice. No. I have to go to that platform, I suppose.
Yes.
No! Don't you dare! Jump it! Stop! Hey! No! I forgot that there was that line as well. Which I had to be careful. Great.
Actually, it might be a good idea to change back to Kaeya and then you just keep jumping.
Yeah.
You don't have to, because if you don't have time to shoot because of those lines. So you have to jump and then again jump and yeah. On the right is there.
Dodge this.
Maybe these lines don't go here.
Freeze.
Okay, I think I can go there or maybe there. I think that wind thing will be needed. Just that line is also going there.
Do you have to go straight or do you have to go to that platform where the guy is shooting you?
I don't think I need to go to the platform.
But then you can just use Amber to shoot that guy.
I don't even think that I have to really shoot that guy.
Oh, I know, he's still there, but...
Come a bit closer, please. Ah. Never mind. So I was thinking that...
Use that one to go higher, then go to the platform, and then go forward.
Yeah, I'm just afraid of that line. Yeah! Okay, I ended up somewhere weird, but at least I didn't... I don't know if I can do this. Okay. But I guess I just avoided everything and I went my own way.
Okay, that's good.
Dodge this.
Maybe there would have been some, you know, chests which we could have gotten, but I actually gotten so many chests in this 1 week.
Doesn't matter anymore.
Which I actually said in the other games video, but I kinda strained my hand with all the gaming, so I have to be more strict about gaming only once a week if I don't wanna have more damage in my hands. Okay, I'm thinking that I start with Lisa.
You're in. Come a little closer.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Sometimes I really don't see what I'm doing because there is so much stuff happening.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Just don't like these timed events because
Freeze.
it's just always stressful to have that. Also, I don't like you because
This moment will be frozen in time.
you are just in the way with your magic.
Dodge this. Cool it.
The magic ones are the worst.
Don't be such a brute.
Hey, stop
You're in
hitting
for a
me.
little shock. Come a little
You are
closer.
trying to defeat them, so
Don't push your
just
luck.
fighting back.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Okay. Luxurious chest.
Good job.
I even got like once a remarkable chest. There, I don't know once I should really check what kind of chest types there are. Because there are so many. Okay, I think with this we might have ascended with the adventure rank in a way that we don't have to do it anymore. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. And let me check if we have acquired anything. I got something.
That's good.
Ah yeah, I can claim my rewards. Actually, I should
Yeah, good idea.
before we go to the dragon. I claim everything and then we can go to the dragon.
And make sure to heal everybody before you face the
Ah yes,
boss.
for sure.
Add
And
Astra at
yeah. Yeah, and also my character's finished.
Okay. That's
So
good.
I claim this and oh, there are so many new ones. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, and one thing I should also show you, but first let's check what we can collect here. And these are not that useful. I go still with the meat is always good. This I can still only dispatch 2 of them, so I go with this and I claim my rewards. And I want to show you the map because you will see how different it will look. So before we heal, I want to show you.
Yeah.
So there is Mondstadt.
Yes.
That's STORMTERROR Slayer, which
Yes.
we need to go. There is Dragonspine, which I unlocked, which is very hard because you can freeze there, basically.
Okay.
And I managed to go to a couple of points, but not much because it's very hard actually. Then there is the chasm. I forgot what that was. This one I explored in the filler episode, let's say, Liyue. I think it was Liyue, right? Yes. And then these are all new. I all unlocked all of this.
Yeah.
So basically everything here is new because we had almost only like, let's say, this much of the map.
Yeah, I remember.
And I unlocked this much, and you have to, you know, go to these certain points to unlock them. And that's how far I could
And there's
get.
still more to see from this world.
Oh yes, there is so much more. Look at that. Look at that. And I barely explored anything here. You can see like exploration progress 1%. I basically just wanted to unlock the map.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to really progress in any way just to unlock the map itself. Yeah, and one thing is that, what else did I did one storyline which at the end, we can do that quickly,
Okay.
just to get the quest.
Yeah.
We can unlock city reputation. That's also, I think, a good new thing. Anyway, so there was a side story which I unlocked, which was, yeah, the children of Vimara village. I didn't record that, but I tried to not really advance in it so that if something, so that we can explore it later on.
Okay.
That was in one of the, there are so beautiful birds, by the way, everywhere. But let's talk to this knight and
get the reward.
Just to do this quest quickly. So I managed to explore a lot. I encountered a lot of new enemies. And I understood now that there are a lot of bosses for everything. And they are very hard to take out.
Okay.
Because I tried the bosses, but I couldn't defeat any of them.
Okay.
You know the boss which we also tried to defeat once or twice or 3 times?
The electric one.
Yes. There are those in every element, and
okay.
We need those for the character ascension thing, and it will be very hard to do that.
Okay.
So I just warn you that we have to defeat those bosses as well. Okay, so I actually didn't really listen what happened. We have a reputation level. We can claim everywhere stuff. Okay. So there are Mondstadt quests.
Claim.
Oh, we can. Wait, there was a claim all. Okay, this is probably a new feature because this was not here yet, or we unlocked it with the 25
I think
adventure.
We unlocked
Yeah.
it, so...
I mean, the good thing in this game is that they always add new stuff. I checked, and I think next time they add new stuff will be the 26th of March, which is quite soon. So we will see how it will look like, well, next week. Okay, we got a recipe. We should learn the recipe. Once I found, yes. Exactly. So these are the wishes, by the way, which you can use for certain things.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Which of course you can buy, but we don't buy. Because I don't think it's a wise idea. Whoever wants to buy stuff like this, I mean they can. It's not like... But we will not invest in the game, I'm sorry.
No.
So, but what we do is to check how they are. No, that's not what I wanted. What did I want? Yeah. I wanted to give them food. I max out everyone. Everybody will hate the fruit now. I will still have to go cooking before.
You have to, because if we're gonna go deal with bosses and so on, then there needs to be a little bit of heal. So.
Forgot, where did I come from? let's go out cooking. Whatever we can cook, we will.
What's the hurry?
And each part of the map has different kinds of flowers, different kinds of fruits, different kinds of quests, different kinds of enemies, and everything looks different, which I do like. It's not, this is just the basic part of the game.
Yeah.
How it looks. Ah yes, Sweet Madeleine as much as we can. Cool. We need revivals as well. I think it doesn't really matter, I think, which one. I cook this one. This has at least a lot of... Okay, let's just cook 10. I also managed to unalive the character multiple times by falling off a cliff and...
oh no.
And funny things. Perfect. So I think we have everything. No, I didn't want to cook. I wanted the apple.
Did you make sure that they're full health?
Ah yeah, you're right. I think I did not. Somebody was still not full health. Ah, multiple. I don't want to use the Madeleine on them. And these are like more like
boosting.
In fight boosts. Can I cook something small? Like this one. Yeah, let's just cook as much as we can. Like smaller HP. Help. So. Yeah, everybody hates the food, but what can I do? Yeah, they don't want to eat. Okay.
Stuff them with apples.
Okay, I think we can go. No.
Confront Storm.
Remaining attempts to claim treasure. Well, anyway, let's teleport there and we will see. I also quickly, before we started this episode, checked. I don't know why there was no health bar though, because in the not Wikipedia, but you know, like wiki for Genshin Impact, I checked and there is always a health bar for the dragon, so I wonder if it was a bug.
Maybe.
What happened. And the main thing is that we don't have to constantly avoid him and go to other platforms. We have to only go to other platforms if the platform itself has cracks, because the cracks itself deals us damage.
So only when the...
and if the thing is giving an attack, you can avoid it on the platform. You just have to go to the very other side of the platform.
Okay.
And you can deal damage to the dragon where he's having his like hands, and when he goes down, then you know that little seed part or whatever where you can shoot. And I stay with these because Sucrose will be good as well. We don't really need now the main character.
Look, there are two shiny spots.
But here, I definitely want...
They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have
I think it was Amber who we need.
The Abyss Order
Yeah.
must have cursed
I know.
the wounds.
Here, they give me the main character anyways. Okay. Well, I guess.
To save Dvalin, we're
Always
going to
be
have to
big
get rid of
spots,
those blood
yeah.
clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Yeah, here also we have to, I remember, go through some hoops.
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his
Yeah, she is not on maximum health because I didn't like wanted to use her, but yeah. Oh yeah, I should avoid those things.
Yes.
Before I get my health messed up. Ah, there.
Extract and condense the pure animo from the
Now
shots
you
being
need to go through
fired.
it to get forces.
Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
It would be great if my character would still survive until at least the first part of the challenge. There's only a little bit left here. Much more. Also very much concentrating. Trying to avoid those is just very slowly moving in the air. It'd be great if I would be not unalive before I get to the dragon. Please? I'm trying my best to avoid like the hits. I just need one more boost and I'm done. Wait. Ah, I have fallen. I guess, yes. Wait, I don't need to lower difficulty. I need my character.
So that challenge, and then you try you heal your character, and then you
Yes,
try
I
again.
didn't think that I need to have that one character for it.
Well, easily.
But it's fine. It's fine, guys. Ah, no, I always go to characters, but I want inventory.
But their character needs to be part of the group in order to heal, right?
Ah, yeah, you're right. Okay. Who do I get off? Lisa, I don't want you now. Hoptaku, it's your time. Opa. I meant switch.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
And now I need... Ah yes, I have to revive her first. And then that little thing I do with the apple. Okay. I think we can go. Bye guys. Let's go. And I try to really avoid now the shooting as well, because
Yeah.
that also takes a lot of stuff away.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds.
I know.
The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds.
I know.
That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind.
Do we have to hear that every time I start?
We're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Yeah, now it gets away, and
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm
I think
familiar
now
with
it's
his
easier,
tactics. Just
well,
hold
more or
on a bit
less,
longer.
just to avoid for a bit. But I cannot avoid all of them though. Ah yeah, I anyway have to shoot the dragon as well.
I'll
I forgot.
extract and condense pure animal from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
This is supposed to be the easiest one still, like the easiest fight of him, with him. So it would be great. Very much concentrating now.
Yes.
Not much left. Not much left. Oi.
Just done. Beat the first phase.
With the first phase, exactly, that's the problem. But not much more. Stop hitting me. We just want the best for you, dragon. One more and it should be back to its thing. Please, 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 please. Yes.
Sorry, this is hurting you.
Okay, okay, okay. We managed the first phase, which was the easier part. And now I have to really concentrate with those things, because yes, the correct one I have to avoid. I should not fly. So it's hard. There's so much stuff I have to at once concentrate on. That's the hardest part.
Now we can fight Dvalin on
Okay,
equal
so we
grounds.
need the
The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after
Okay.
If you attack like that, you by saying go to the sides, then you need to hit it. Yes.
Okay.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
That's like 3 points. I think we definitely had like a bug last time.
Yeah, that was much easier.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely was a bug then.
Yeah. You can see the previous video, definitely.
Yeah, that was definitely a bug. So check out episode 10. Yes, definitely a bug then. Okay, but this was much easier. I thought now the hard part comes and basically we finished it very fast. Well, then we can advance with the story, which is great.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
I have to say the dragon's
You still protected us
voice is very.
Now spread your wings of freedom and
Well,
go with my blessing.
the other characters' voices are better than the dragons. Let's say that.
Alright. Wonder if this game could have been
And so,
like right now.
the
This is
Stormterror
in
threat
English
was
dub, right?
Yes,
Clarify the
there should be
misunderstanding to the citizens of
Able
Mondstadt.
to play
at
it in
least
Japanese.
Japanese. Yes.
Yeah.
To them, it seems Stormterror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow
Maybe
towards
for
a
next
brighter
episode you can
future.
try to change it if you want.
What should we change?
The language from English to
I
Japanese.
actually don't know because I'm on the Europe server, so
Yeah,
it
but
might be
still.
that I'm not changing from the Europe server.
No, I don't think you need to change the server for that.
I am not sure.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
It's not an opportunity you would
You're
want to
right,
often.
actually.
Yeah.
Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, Aftermath. Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Stormterror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me
I don't
at
know
Good
about
Hunter.
you, but
I'll be
sticky
right
honey
there.
roast
I
does
just have
not
to clean up here
sound
real quick.
appetizing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I changed back to this one because I don't have... Oh no, I did change party at the end. Oh, whatever. What is my party now? No, I want... Okay, I change it back to that I want Lisa here.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Thanks. So, now the big question is that should we continue the main quest? Should we continue fighting bosses? Or should we...
Let's do the main quest for a while.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because we can still ascend, like, and fight
Yeah.
bosses later.
yeah.
Which one is the main one from... There is a... maybe him?
Here we go. This is it.
I suppose.
Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt. What? What? The Stormterror threat is resolved? I missed the acting clanmaster's speech? Stormterror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
So what are we looking for? Now we're looking for the...
Ah, we go to Nimrod. Ah, what a Hungarian name.
Long live the heroes.
Ah, these all have voice
Thank
acting
you.
now.
Okay.
It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Stormterror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the
Yeah, he's
trade routes
Hungarian.
back up and running.
Yes. So I suppose we just chat with everyone.
So Stormterror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Ah, hi. There is my main character.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Stormterror's lair. just as the hilly churl's cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of... let's call it through various means. I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order. They are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince. Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I
So do you think he
she's
has
still
crush on the
angry
main
with me for
character?
my absence from the defense effort during
Who
the
knows?
attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. So, now the STORMTERROR threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother.
Oh yeah, we have to look for her brother.
Yeah, basically that was the main
Really?
story, which was
Oh,
forgotten for the
well,
last
I guess
10
this is
episodes.
goodbye for
Exactly.
now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Where that's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you.
Oh yeah, will
Alright,
we lose now our
let's
follow
eat
some of the
before it gets
followers?
cold.
Or will
I
they
hope not. I mean, you mean the characters?
Yes.
I
That
hope
was
not.
Good. Note to Paimon. Amber's recommendation.
I think that should be staying as it was.
Okay.
Of course. Well,
Now
I
then,
don't
if the
trust myself
game,
in the kitchen. You can
considering how
always
big
trust
the
me with
game
the menu.
is, how the big world is, then you're gonna build your own
Oh,
personal
I
army.
almost
at
forgot
that
to
point.
mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
It's so funny how they pronounce the German anyway. Very English pronunciation.
Go very wrong.
Well, kinda. But it's fine. They are not German voice actors, they are English voice actors.
Exactly.
What do you think of this character, by the way? I mean, not the powers, but how she looks and stuff.
It's okay. I don't really have much of an opinion, to be honest.
Okay.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master.
And yeah, she's I think
but
also
I
a
still
character
want to
which
thank you all on
can
behalf
be
of all of
played
Mondstadt for your assistance.
as a trial, or you can get it
Fortunately,
at some point.
everything was resolved peacefully.
Because
I can't imagine
so
how
I
the
think her
war
character
between the
somewhere.
military and the dragon would have ended.
But I have to say, I think most
Now
of the
the Kikui
characters
have
can
no
be played
choice
if
but to
you
keep
get
their
them.
mouths shut.
Okay.
They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now. We, did bring it with us. It's just... it's a little... Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough. Oh, give it here.
He's gonna repair it.
Yeah, probably.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how? Huh? Let Paimon see! No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again. We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
Ah, so it's a couple of seconds basically, and it looks nice.
Yep.
Hey, don't go!
Oh no.
At last,
What do you think of this character?
Oh,
La Signora!
the streets looking for leftovers.
oh
La Signora.
Oh dear.
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare
No, she's not
speak
very
that to
nice.
me, insolent bard.
La Signora.
Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
Reminds me of the what was it? The Resident Evil from one of the horror games which had that troll vampire lady.
Nah.
Should have held your tongue.
Oh.
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Did she rip his heart out or something? Or what did she exactly do?
I don't know.
We have
What that
we
was.
came here for.
But
Come,
she
before our
got
dear
it.
Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
I suppose we have to get that back,
Yeah.
and that will be the next part.
Yeah. Are those cultists? They looked like Herschels, but they were not Herschels, or like
I don't know, but I think I fought those before actually,
okay.
somewhere.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him.
Because
This is
isn't
the
the bard
first
also
time
some
I've
kind of
encountered such
dragon
a patient.
or something
He
like that?
just said
Or related to
And he's
dragons?
isn't he a god or
Or
some
something
kind?
like that, yeah.
He left? Already? Where'd he go? The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange. Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animo Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Okay. So now we're out of the. Now we're more like back to normal in a way. So do we want to continue the main quest for a while, or?
We can still go, I think, at least here.
Yeah.
With ending note. Well, anyway, let's go.
Let's go.
Ah, there you are. Healing yourself.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers.
Signora.
Number 8.
She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from the Zepelyarny Palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's Rite of Dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yup, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Should we ask him about something?
Well, we can ask about the Signora and I don't care. I don't think dwelling is fine, but maybe the Abyss Order and Signora and the
Fatui
Davy.
lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
she wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the 7 nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the 7 nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the Lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui can only run amok across the 7 nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. But Tsaritsa... I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the 7
I have a
all
feeling
the more
this guy would
difficult.
be much better help if he would not be slacking off all the time.
Yeah.
If you wanna chat, now's the time. A bard
Okay, let's
stays
still
no
ask
always in a
about the
single
Abyss
cloak.
Order.
Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? I see. So, the Abyss Order has a prince who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin? They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such prince of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a prince come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
Okay.
Well
Let's
then, best be off to
save
Lille.
it. This. Battlefield of Dice, Cats, and what? There are various ways to obtain Adventure XP. Yes, I basically did all of them, I think. Yes, I know. Okay, so Prologue Act 3 is complete. Achievement completed. I got stuff. Ooh, I got lots of stuff. Okay, let me wait until it fully loads all the stuff I got.
Would you say now would be a good time to try some of the bosses?
Yes, I think so. I think so, but first... What is here? No, I think I already did this one before. Okay, never mind. So I was thinking which boss should we... Ah yeah, I claimed the achievement first of all. Ah, I have multiple achievements. So I am thinking, then should we do the one which helps Kaya to ascend?
Yeah, since he's the one we use most.
And so we need this enemy for... And... No, I think it's... Yeah, this is hard, the Cairo Regis line. I tried it once. Okay, all of them are hard. But... I'm just thinking what would be the strategy for it.
So Cairo is ice thing, right?
Yes.
And Kaya is an ice thing, right?
Yes, and that's why we need the stuff from that animal or
well,
whatever.
then I would say Amber and maybe the main character would be, because the Amber is fire, so you need that against ice, and the main character is actually... I don't know if Sucrose is good or Lisa is good in this.
Sucrose can help with health
Okay.
a bit. Sucrose has animal powers. I don't know actually if that's good or not. But then I might actually take out Kaya from the group, maybe, and change the party to... So I switch him to her.
This world is full of unsolved...
I also check how she is currently. I can ascend her? I can ascend her.
Yeah, let's ascend.
Okay. She's the first one I can ascend. Wait, let me check still. Yeah, he I cannot because there is no like arrow there. Okay. Okay. It's actually quite good. Maybe I should then level her up as well. Just at least one level.
Yeah.
Ah, I got an achievement again. Okay. So
Need a
let's.
moment to quickly take down some notes.
I'm thinking, yeah, maybe Amber. But the Cairo one is hard because I know that I lost all of my characters to it a couple of times.
Okay.
Okay, all of them are hard. Doesn't really matter which one is it. If it's that one, see?
Okay.
So, Lisa is good because she can superconduct, I think, with ice. So she's in that way good. I just don't know what the strategy should be for the fight itself. We will see. But first I would change to Lisa maybe. To do a very quick... Because she can use her...
Let's spark things up a little.
Yes, and now I just...
Yep. You're in for a little shock.
You have to constantly keep moving because otherwise she can, or he, or whatever, the plant can easily get me.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Okay, now she's down.
You're in for a little shock.
I know it's not much,
Come
but
a little closer.
at least I
You're
can
in for a
finally
little
get
shock.
it down a bit. It's more already what I have achieved until now with the
Doing
before.
fine. Very good.
Unstable. Yeah, this.
So
The
this
only
is-
thing is that
Come
you
a
know
little
when it hits
closer.
me once, then I am almost half.
Do you have some kind of tonics that help with the ice thing?
There is, but
Don't be
wait.
so brute.
Looks like I
Yeah.
got carried away.
But it doesn't help much though. I also use that. But I have to say it doesn't help much. Wait, I also reserved her in the process.
Animal test 6308.
Ah yeah. Wait.
Swirl, Mark 2.
But see now the character is again on max level. I mean max HP.
So it can heal itself.
Yes.
No one escapes my sight.
And even my big attacks doesn't give it much thing. I can only damage it like this, but it gets up so quickly.
That's cheating. Not so hard.
Must be a pattern to this.
Ah yeah, here I have to get off the ice, otherwise I am freezing.
Now it's back.
Too far from it, but I cannot get closer because of the ice thing.
Go, Baron Bunny.
Even Kaya is affected by the ice thing.
But currently I cannot summon him.
Yeah, currently you cannot. But you don't use his ice attacks. I suppose it would still
Bet
affect
you
him
can't
as
keep
well.
up with me.
So yeah, that's why until now I never managed to get the boss, because it's just look at like it looks I didn't even do anything to it at this point, but it can so easily like defeat me. So we need a strategy, because we cannot just get into like this, because thing is that we have to get out from here now, because
Which point again it heals it? When it starts doing those area effects, that's when it heals itself, or
maybe. The thing is that this needs a very strong strategy, otherwise we cannot defeat it. So I'm not sure we should continue it for now. Because as you can see, it didn't got any HP off, almost. Even our big effects, like the charged effects, are not really taking anything on him.
there has to be some kind of way to shield yourself from the freezing, like
yeah.
Freezing attack.
Ah wait, I wanted to change the party setup.
You cannot, because there's a monster attacking you.
Okay, now.
This will be interesting.
Okay. So you have to read or something about how those can be defeated. Otherwise, we cannot really defeat them. We can check the handbook itself. Maybe it says something. So it says, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. And of course you can get a lot of rewards, because it's very hard to take it on. Maybe we can research it until next time, because this... I tried it at least 10 times to defeat any of these, by the way.
Yeah.
And I was not... I think I didn't defeat any of it yet. Let's do some kind of quick quest.
Sure.
Because we did the main quest for this week, let's say. So let's do a couple of quick quests still. Filmmaking notes. Wait. Word quests. No, let's go with the commissions. Those give more.
Yeah. There has to be some kind of pattern to that monster.
Yeah, I mean, all of them have. It's just very hard to defeat.
What's the hurry?
Because one blow and it basically gets unalives my character almost with one blow. But if I use a charged attack or like a big attack, it does very little to the thing. Yeah. It might be that we have to combine all the characters, like constantly switching in between them, but then we need a team which is good for it. Aha, this is ice as well. Great.
You're in for a little shock.
Go, Baron Bunny!
The only problem with this one is, beside having very low fight power, that the recharge time of the attacks are quite slow. But it can defeat, for example, this one a bit better than the other ones.
Stand clear.
For example, the shield goes down quite good with this one.
Okay.
Absorption test.
Let's do another quest. Let's try.
Don't go peeking under the skirt.
It has it has under the skirt. It has like pants or something like that. So.
Okay.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this. Cool it. Freeze.
Okay, and one more commission as I see. And then we again collect all the commission rewards. Again, we have to destroy the towers.
Dodge this. Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Where's the other? There.
Dodge this.
The commission itself is complete, but I take care of everyone.
Freeze.
We are not unaliving, we are forcibly classification.
Cool it.
Well, you can say that if you remember.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Dodge this.
Okay, perfect. I still collect everything.
Yeah.
Ah, wait.
There is still somebody on the tower.
I have to shoot him down.
Or can you just climb there pick it?
No, I tried a couple of times, but I cannot climb actually there.
Okay.
So I have to always shoot them down, sadly. But that was one, and that was it. Okay. That's here. Okay. Let's get back to Mondstadt. Get the rewards, and I think with that we can end the episode.
Okay.
And next time, until next time, we research a bit more about the bosses.
Yes.
And then we can have the characters.
We can also check what is the recommended level to taking care of them.
Yes.
Because it can also be that we are just not high enough level.
It can be also.
Add Astra.
And I
You
cannot.
already claimed
Oh,
it.
I already claimed everything.
Yeah, you claimed everything in the beginning.
Man. Okay. Then I suppose we end the episode here. And next week we deal with the bosses and whatever comes along. So see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.